Welcome to another episode of Shipper War, my review of 21 Jump Street.
Shipper War. When ship happens, I'm there.
Now, from what I recall of the original 21 Jump Street with Johnny Depp, it wasn't supposed to be a comedy. It was supposed to be a teen drama about two guys who go into high school to do their cop duties, and that's really what it was. And yes, this movie is similar in that, sense, at least plot-wise, but tone-wise, it's completely different from the original series. It's almost felt like this movie was mocking the original series in a way, and I feel that those who are big fans of the original series may get offended by this movie. But if you're not a fan of the original series or you don't know nothing about it, you'll definitely end up enjoying this film, because the one film that I can compare this movie to is definitely Superbad. If you enjoyed Superbad, you are more than likely going to enjoy 21 Jump Street, because it's the same type of humor, same type of tone. Now, I'm the type of person, I tend to have a hard time when it comes to comedies, because it takes a lot for me to find something to be funny, because I have a really weird sense of humor, and some things that some people might find funny, I personally don't. And I feel like a lot of things in this movie, I did not find it as funny as other people did. Like, I giggled and chuckled, but I wasn't like, laughing extremely hard during those scenes, which was unfortunate. But that's not a knock towards this movie, because that's just me and my weird sense of humor. But the movie itself, from beginning to end, was completely entertaining. I was completely entertained in the movie. I did enjoy it, so don't think because I didn't laugh out loud that it wasn't a good movie. It's just how I am. But there's one particular scene with Channing Tatum which I thought was so funny, and I believe this is the scene that a lot of people are going to reference to when it comes to talking about this movie. People are going to quote it a lot, and it's basically a scene of Channing Tatum in a classroom, whiteboard, number 4, and science. That's the scene. That scene was funny, and I wasn't expecting for the funniest scene in this film to be from Channing Tatum. I was expecting the funniest scene in this film to be from Jonah Hill, because Jonah Hill is known for his comedy. There's also a romance in this movie, and I have to say, I guess it was one of the down points for me in this film, because I felt it was very, I don't know. I just didn't like it, because Jonah Hill is supposed to be a guy who's in his mid-20s, and then there's this girl who's a high school senior, and they have this romance together, and at no point do they talk about or even mention that Jonah Hill's character is in his mid-20s and she's still a high school senior. And yet people are like rooting for them to get together. I don't know, that really bothered me for some reason. Not because I didn't feel like they didn't have chemistry, because I think they did. I actually really enjoyed the actress who played Jonah Hill's love interest. She reminded me a lot of Carey Mulligan. There was actually really some interesting cameos in this movie and supporting characters. I wasn't expecting to see Ice-T in this movie. I don't know why. I remember seeing the trailer to this film, and I don't recall seeing him in it, so I was surprised by that. Also, there's another supporting character I wasn't expecting, and that's Daxflame. He's a YouTuber who used to post a lot of videos back in the early days of YouTube, and then he just stopped posting videos, and everybody's like, where did he go? Where did he go? Well, he's making movies now, and his character and his team of nerds was another very entertaining factor in this movie, and it's very nice to see somebody who I personally used to be subscribed to and watch his videos back in like 2007 become an actor. And there's also a lot of cameos in this movie by previous actors of 21 Jump Street. Apparently there was a lot more than I'm aware of, because some people were like, oh, that's the actress from 21 Jump Street, and that's the actor from 21 Jump Street. And I was like, oh, really? I didn't know that. I don't remember the show very much. So that was interesting to have some actors from 21 Jump Street appear in this film. The movie was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend this to everybody who is A, interested in seeing it, B, fans of Superbad, definitely go see it, and C, there's a C, but I'm not going to talk about why you should go see it because of C. So that is all for this episode of Shipper War. Goodbye, and until next time.